What is going on, guys? I'm back with a review. Today we're going to take a look at the Transformers Generations War for Cybertron Trilogy Buzzworthy Bumblebee Origins Bumblebee. So before we get to looking at him, let's take a quick look at the packaging. So here you have the Origins packaging, which is your basic Generations style box. You got Evergreen Bumblebee, G1 cartoon, Evergreen again, Marvel Comics. You've got the Evergreen design again here on the back. And on the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shots, your transformation steps, and all of that. Let's get this get this out of the way. In the box, you get Bumblebee's pistol, which is based on his G1 cartoon pistol, the rock pack, and the 5 conductor beams from More Than Meets the Eye Part 1. So here is the B-Boy. Hold on, let me... Nope. So here we have Bumblebee in his Cybertronian alt mode. After all this time with Siege, Earthrise, and Kingdom, B finally gets his alt mode from More Than Meets the Eye Part 1. Him and Wheeljack had just gotten these conductor rods and now are on the run from the Seekers. And I absolutely love this figure. I think this is now my favorite Deluxe class Bumblebee figure we've gotten since ever. For comparison with this Bumblebee, here he is with the Netflix War for Cybertron. With the War for Cybertron Netflix Bumblebee, which is the Camaro, or the Beetle. And for another Cybertronian mode comparison, here he is with the Deluxe class Siege Ratchet. So, yeah. I love this Bumblebee figure. So, now we are going to go to robot mode. So, I'm going to try and get this as well as I can get it. You want to take this, bring it down, and bring it out. You want to take the wings and start back here, actually. You don't want to take it off the ball joint. We'll just leave it for a minute. Bring the leg out all the way. Now you can pop that back on. This will rotate that way and peg in. Take this panel, unpeg it, bring it back, bring it up and back. Take the foot, straighten it out, and coordinate it that way. And you have a leg done. Second verse, same as the first. Like so. Now, you want to take this section, get it out of the way, so you can flip the robot mode arms around, rotate the waist. Ooh, sorry, my arms are at reach here. You want to bring this down, and this will come up. You want to bring this back, fold this down, and this will rest here on his back. And then flip out his hands. Once you're all done, there you have Cybertronian Bumblebee in his robot mode. And whoo, this is a... Oh, sorry about that. This is a great looking robot mode for Bumblebee. This is the spitting image of the G1 cartoon. So, let's get a close-up look at this noggin. He looks great. Let me get this back into focus on the station. Okay. So. For Bumblebee's articulation, his head's on a ball joint, so he can look up and down. He can do a full 360. Arms can do a full 360. They can go in and out. He does have a butterfly joint due to transformation. He does have a waist. Hips can go in and out, back and forth. Thigh rotation. Pretty good knee. And because of how the foot works, you got forward and backward pivot, ankle tilt, and crazy foot movement. Now, you can give him his pistol. And he looks great with that. You can also give him the rocket pack, which, I mean, it looks okay on him, I guess. But I don't display it with this figure at all. So, for comparison with Bumblebee, okay, for starters, here we have him with the Deluxe class Siege Ratchet. And you can see he fits in well with Cybertronian, with the Siege Autobot cars, like Ratchet. Getting him out of there. Here he is with the Netflix War for Cybertron Earthrise Bumblebee. And you can just see the difference in the shades of yellow. Now, one of the things you can do is take the jetpack here, and it works perfectly with the Earth mini-bot mold of Bumblebee and Cliffjumper. Like, it lines up perfectly with their backs. And if you wanted to, you can give Bumblebee that gun. If you don't own the Centurion drone and you don't have that G1 cartoon Bumblebee gun, you can give him that. But I like it with him, so yeah. And the conductors cannot be held by normal means, but you can. Hold on, I gotta. He can kind of hold them, but yeah, not really. Oh, get those out of there. Get him out of there. And because I have him here, here he is with the War for Cybertron Earthrise Netflix Optimus Prime. Overall, what do I think about the Buzzworthy Origins Deluxe Bumblebee? I will say, hands down, this is the best Deluxe class G1 Bumblebee we have ever received from Hasbro and Takara. I think it's better than this mold. This is what I wanted out of Bumblebee from the get-go when it came to giving us G1 Cartoon B. I wanted the yellow. I wanted him to be cartoon accurate. When we finally got the Netflix mold, the Netflix / Earthrise mold, the heads looked off, and it still looks off. Luckily, if you are a person that bought 2 of these Bumblebees, you can switch their heads. But since this guy is a different shade of yellow than this guy, it would only work if you bought the Worlds Collide 2-pack or 4-pack and swap the heads with that Bumblebee. But overall, I think this is a great bee. If you guys want to pick this up, you need to go over to your local Targets, if you have one, and grab this guy. He is a great, great figure. He looks great in your Generations collection. He will be a great addition to your Cybertronian moded Autobots in your War for Cybertron Siege collection. Now, the only guy they have to give us for Cybertronian mode is Wheeljack, I think. Because everybody that we got in Siege got Earth modes throughout Earthrise and Kingdom. So, yeah. With that being said, this has been the review of the Transformers War for Cybertron Buzzworthy Bumblebee Origins Deluxe Class Bumblebee. If you guys did like this video, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next review. Thank you all for watching, and later.